By the end of season 1 of DigitalRev TV, we got over 11 million views to our videos and over 30,000 new subscribers. So it goes without saying that the amount of messages that we got sent skyrocketed, mainly to our Facebook and Twitter pages. But sometimes we don't get to answer all of these questions, so we're going to take a little bit of time to answer some now. My girlfriend has got a birthday coming up. I want to buy her a camera. What shall I buy her? 5D Mark II. If she doesn't like it, then you can keep it. Okay, where do you get your English accent from? Okay, I get it from... Next question. What do you carry in your camera bag? Now that's actually quite a good question. Let's do this by shooting a video. Let's go. Oh yeah, okay, so I got Locke a little surprise, kind of like a late Christmas birthday present, whatever you like. Well, anyway, I thought as he's doing this shoot, he'll be out on the busy street, and this is the best place for him to have big reaction like this. Let me switch it on first. Yes! So let's start with what's in my bag. Well, you can see it here. It's not actually in the bag. This is my Leica M8. This is the 50mm Elmar 2.8. It's the latest and last version of the collapsible 50mm from Leica. But the reason why I love this lens is because once you collapse it, it's so pocketable. And I actually don't mind using the lens hood on this because they're not like those cheapo, large plastic things you get for DSLRs. Feels like a silencer when you twist it on. And I use the Artisan and Artist leather strap, which feels lovely on the skin. Oh, it's so smooth.
So what's in my bag? Well, somebody already asked me where do I get this bag, which is actually this is tailor-made, speed detached strap and helmet. What's that? It's not mine. Whoa!
Oh, what's that? Hang on.
That's not mine!
That's not a... No, let's...
That really not mine. Wait, hang on a minute.
Is that the new Olympus Micro Four Focus lens?
Hang on a minute.
Oh, no, that's the pen pal, isn't it? Vibrating pal.
Well, what? There's a name on it, but Kai.
No.
It's yours.
Fake and first.
And there's a receipt. It's delivered to DigitalRev.
Oh.
Kai W.
No, that's another one.
Oh, it's yours.
No.
You use it.
No, I don't want it.
Take it back. It's yours. You hold it. Low hand. No hand.
I'm holding other stuff.
Alright, shit. That's very childish. Oh, shit.
Well, I choose a Billingham bag because it's so quintessentially British and pompous. Also in my bag I've got a Voigtlander 15mm with the world's most vintage rear lens cap, otherwise known as Leica M2. The thing is you have to actually focus using the normal method of looking through the viewfinder, and then you use the external one to frame. Well, with this lens you really have to get up close to your subject. This close. One of the benefits is that you don't really have to pay too much attention on focusing. You can kind of scale focus, which is looking here. So let's choose the aperture, set it to 4.5, and you can see everything between here and here is in focus. So from 0.8 meters to infinity, it'll be in focus. Who needs focusing?
Well, everybody know I got EP1, which I take it with me all the time. For some surprise, I always set it in P mode first. So when I turn it on, it's always ready to take a shot. Turn it on and it's ready. If I got more time, I switch it to A, no problem. I also got the viewfinder, rolling camera, lens suitcase. Optical viewfinder is always better. Feel it, small view, and you don't get blackout when take photos. And I got another lens which kept in the Nikon carrying case, OM lens. I actually got a Olympus OM1, probably the smallest SLR in the world ever. It's a 28 millimeters, equivalent 56. As an old lens, it's a bit soft, but I usually use it as a portrait lens. And I look at with all the digital master plan in it. Top secret.
What else have I got? Hand cream. My favourite notebook. No toys. Right, let's go shoot. Since I started getting into photography, my type of gear and camera bag has really changed. Of course, I started out using SLRs and then DSLRs. But since I came to Hong Kong, my style of shooting has really changed. Before I used to do predominantly landscapes. But in Hong Kong it's completely different. There's more streets than there are beautiful landscapes. I'm not saying that there aren't any beautiful landscapes here. I started getting into street photography just simply because there's so much life here. And of course that required a change of outfit. I don't mean my clothes, obviously.
Changing to rangefinders was not difficult, technically. Financially, well, that's a different matter.
Now some people write these off as rich men's toys or camera bling. It's a spiritual thing. There's a whole different method of shooting.
It offers the right amount of control and, although a bit cliche, it's like an extension of your eye. It's a completely different way of seeing things than with an SLR.
I don't do a lot of street shooting, to be honest, probably because the street in Hong Kong is too crowded for me. What photo I usually shoot is kind of a difficult question to me because I can't really tell that a specified kind of photos I would take. I think I like to document the moments that I enjoy or I'm relaxed or I'm sad. So most of the photos actually is quite, only I understand what that photo is for. But I guess if it's true enough, true to myself enough, the photos to be a good photo, to become a good photo. I'm not that kind of person that, oh, I get a stunning photo there, or I hunt for a good photo. I wait for that moment to come, so that I always want a camera to be with me all the time.
And the equipment you choose really has to be the right tools for your way of seeing. For Locke, an EP1 works fine for his needs.
Yes, of course I'm putting a cheapo lens on an expensive camera. But the 15mm from Voigtlander is incredibly sharp. Because of an incredibly large depth of field, you don't have to spend so much time worrying about focus. You can preset the focus easily, as I mentioned. I don't want to die. And of course you can just shoot from the hip.
15mm is immense fun to use. With the viewfinder or without, it almost takes you to putting into practice the motto of don't think, just shoot.
But to be honest, usually I'd probably only take a 35 in my bag, which is roughly the equivalent of a standard lens. But just because this space is quite tight, I'll bring a wide angle and a long standard. So that's it, that's what's in my bag. Why don't you show us what's in your bag? In this Flickr group. Like the video if you want to see more of this kind of video, and tell us what you want to see. Thanks for watching.